All right, so a bunch of stuff in play. I'm going to actually start with CIEN, which announced there we go. Let's just take a step back and look at the daily on this. They announced some sort of joint agreement with Ericsson. CIEN is in the fiber optic space, and actually was a high flyer back during the internet boom. It caught my attention last year when it gapped above 18 here, and then on this time it gapped here above 22. Thought if it took out that prior high, it could really run up, and actually did run up to $28 a share. But this is one that, let's actually give you guys the real perspective on this. Anyway, there you go. This is the internet boom here, $1,000. But so on the weekly here, and you can kind of see why I was looking for this get up to 28. This had gotten back up to 28, 29 back here in 2011. So I'm really curious to see if this one can really get something going and maybe take out these highs from 2011 and work its way back up into the mid-30s or even $40 a share. And this, I don't really understand what the news was today, other than I know that they do. I know that finally, with broadband realizing its potential over the last couple of years and exploding there, you're hearing and you're seeing the Netflix, I think, is driving a lot of this too. Everyone's got Netflix in the U.S. and globally it's growing. And then I guess the smartphones, everyone getting a smartphone and these 4Gs. The amount of stuff traveling on the internet now is just increasing, and maybe that's even a little bit of an explanation for why Akamai is much stronger than their numbers justify, is people think that maybe finally some of these companies that have this great promise will deliver. And when I see an announcement at a CIEN that looks a little bit harmless, and it's up $1.50 and they're doing a joint conference call, it is a little bit of a throwback to the internet boom kind of days. But it's worth keeping an eye on, paying attention to if the volume really does surge today. You can see right now it's above 24.5. Here's the 30-minute. It recently 23.75 and 23.90 or so have peaked out there. And let's see what happens when the market opens on this one. Maybe we get a pull into $24 down to 24, 23.90. Could build a nice size position there. Maybe even play it against, let's say 23.60. Put on some risk there and make the play to see if this is the beginning of a bigger move. So again, I was talking about this back in December. It's a different stock, different sector. But I started talking about Adobe and that people might start to catch on that they're moving to the cloud, and the cloud is a hot sector, and maybe we get an outsized move. And it took 2 months after supporting this 57.60 a couple of times, and finally breaking above the 61.85 a few days ago. But it had a pretty nice move from there. It never really broke down. Stayed inside the consolidation range after this first pullback. So that's kind of my thought there. Maybe you have to be patient with this one, but maybe over the next month or so, work its way up to $30 a share.
Hi, I'm Mike Bellafiore, author of The Playbook and One Good Trade, co-founder of SMB U and SMB Capital here in New York City. If you want to learn more about SMB, please go check out smbu.com. Check out our blog where we share tons of trading tips, trading stories, trades we're in, trading anecdotes, and also take the time to sign up for our 10-day free training program, which we offer to the trading community at smbu.com. We hope you enjoy it. We hope to see you on the site. Trade well.